YouTube ads. So how do you target your competitor's audience? It's very simple. Any offer, any funnel you're starting out, you want to have some type of model you're gonna reverse engineer from. You don't want to say, hey, I wanna promote my product and I just wanna start it just because. So one, you're probably gonna have a competitor or someone you're gonna model it after. Let's just say you're the first one in your space to do something. The ideal thing is to copy a funnel or idea from another industry and just replicate it. So basically, you're still gonna have someone to model that. First things first, write down all your competitor names. You're gonna use keyword targeting to target those competitors. Next thing, does your competitor have an organic footprint? Ideally in YouTube, if they have some organic videos, try to use any other third-party tools, vidIQ, or just look yourself. Sort by most views or sort by most recently uploaded and see what's going on out there. If someone just launched the product, they're probably gonna put organic content that's relevant to that product. So therefore, what you wanna do is you wanna look at those titles. And once you have those titles, you wanna see there's certain keyword themes. You wanna keep those keywords probably 1 to 4 keywords per phrase, but you wanna target those channels. You set up your campaign, you're targeting those keywords. You're targeting keywords based on your competitors, based on your competitors, the titles in their product. Now, once you run the campaign for a few days, you're gonna realize certain other channels show up. Assuming that you've done your research, you probably should have an idea what these channels are to begin with. But hey, there's always certain surprises, certain channels you may have not thought of in the process, especially if you're just marketing for somebody else's product. In that case, you start using keyword targeting for those channels. You start looking at those channels and seeing what titles they tend to use. Is this a broad channel? Is this very niche, very related to my product? And you just start targeting those type of keywords. Eventually, the platform is gonna aggregate enough data that you're gonna realize some of the in-stock audiences that Google provides, whether it's in market affinity, they're gonna have a higher correlation as far as converting. While they tell you, okay, this audience has a higher correlation, is more likely to convert. Honestly, like any type of marketing, you don't know until you actually test it. But you start testing those audiences and you might realize, oh, credit cards, people in market for credit cards, they have a higher correlation. And therefore you start targeting those and you realize, lo and behold, you built a system where you went from not knowing what to target, you looked at what your competitors, you targeted your competitors themselves, and you realized, and with the help of YouTube, you realized that you're eventually targeting the same audience that's working. And that's how you go from targeting your audience, your competitors' audiences, to getting a profitable campaign in YouTube ads. Hey, so if you want to get more tips and tricks, YouTube ads, feel free to check out our channel, subscribe to the channel, that way you're notified when we have our next video coming out. If you really want to get in-depth analysis, A to Z, told, hey, how do I start from not knowing anything to become master level, scale campaigns, get to 10K a day spend, feel free to book a call with our course and see if it works for you.